Yo, what's going on, y'all? Today I'm gonna be breaking down how to make crazy ambient and emotional samples for the likes of like Juice WRLD, 24K Golden, Ian the Ear. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I'll show y'all how to make these like simple guitar melodies and how to build on top of that. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Here's a final sample, and then I'll just break it down. So the first thing I opened up was this preset in Omnisphere. Let's see what it was. So yeah, it looks like I used a double track 6-string B guitar, and shout out to, I think, Pineapple for like showing off this guitar in one of his videos, and that really put me on because I didn't know it existed, but it's a really good guitar and it sounds really solid. So the melody, really, what scale is this in? It looks like this is in G minor or A sharp major. So what I'm really doing is I'm just laying down root notes. So the first root note's A sharp, then going down to F, then up to A, then back down to F. And those root notes are playing, and then I made like a little rhythm with the root notes, and what that sounds like. And then afterwards, you just gotta strum a chord on top. So what I did was I just took A sharp, the 5th, and I took A because it sounded good, and I just strummed it. And then afterwards, this is kind of like the chord's going down, but I wanted this to go up. So I just kept it at like this G, A, G, A. And this is going down again, but I kept this top the same, just to make it sound a little repetitive. And then this part just goes up. I mean, that simple, really. I'll show y'all how you can make something similar. So really, let's say we're in C major. Or no, let's say we're in G major. Just copy this over. Again, this is basically what I did. Just copy this over. What is this? F. Something like this. Like that. Something like that, maybe. Again, you could do whatever you want. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's not that hard. But after you get the basic guitar, the effects are really important, because without the effects, that's what it sounds like. Really, what I did is just added gross beat. On halftime, I just turned the mix down a little bit because I didn't want it to play throughout the entire thing. I added guitar rig, I added some reverb, some EQ. The EQ is just to take out some of the high end because I thought it was a little bit too apparent. I had Alter Boy and pitched it up one like that via Alter Boy. I added another EQ to take out the low, some vinyl, some magic switch, some sketch cassette, and then wider just to widen the sound. Really simple, and it got it sounding the way I wanted it to. Next thing I added was this sound from a one-shot bank, I think a Nico Baron one-shot kit called the Nico Anomaly Flute. It's like this simple, like descending and ascending pattern, but really I'm just focusing on this B A sharp thing, and this is what it sounds like. I just wanted to focus on the 7th, or the 1st and the 7th of the scale, which is B and A sharp, because it's B major, because I pitched it up one using whatever pitch wheel or whatever it was. So I'm focusing on the B A sharp, and then this note sounded good. F sharp sounded really good with all that because it's the 5th of B. And then I just, made a little rhythm. Then I went from going down to then, from here going up, and then going back down, and it is pretty simple. It just layered really nicely in with the guitar, and this is what it sounds like with the guitar. Really simple. Afterwards, this is kind of like the main sound of the beat, and I love this sound. This is my favorite sound of the entire melody, not beat. It's this lead whistle from, I think, let's see, it's from this VS. I think it's Harmer. Yeah, I literally just went over here and typed in whistle. And then, okay, it's not going to show right now, but this is the sound that showed up first, and this is what it sounds like by itself. like the high whistle sound. And obviously I just did the same thing I did the other melodies. I really wanted to focus on this B, A sharp thing. So over here I go descending downwards, B, A sharp, F sharp. And over here I go up into a high F sharp, and I just play the major scale and the major chord here. Because again, this is descending, this is ascending. And then I just copy it over, descending, and this one I just add a little flourish at the end right here. Instead of going down to F sharp, I just do this B, D sharp thing. And then after that, I added this mallet FG sound from Harmer, I think too. And it's just to add some rhythm. I'm just repeating this B, A sharp, and then I'm having like this high phrase, so this is what it sounds like. It's just, you know, playing in the background, and it adds a little bit of body to the melody. Afterwards, I went to Electra X, and I got this, let's see what the sound is. It's the Roy Major commit sound, and this is what it sounds like by itself. Again, I just wanted to play around with that, like descending and then higher. I guess it's not descending and ascending, but really you just want to hear what sounds good with your melody, and I just wanted to layer stuff on top of that I felt like would fit with everything else. And this is what it sounds like so far with all of this. Again, I really wanted to highlight this because this is like the main, I guess, 3-note runoff in the entire, like it's in almost all of the melodies. It's like the crucial runoff. After that, it's just simple bass sound from Flex. Really simple. Nothing much to it. And then after that, I just found this like bell from one of the one-shot kits that I have. I'll link in the description if it's free. It's called Ring Ring, and it's like this really simple, again, really, I keep saying really simple, but there's not much going on. This is what it sounds like. Afterwards, I felt like the melody was pretty much done at that point, so, but I wanted to add just a little bit more texture and ambience to it. So I found this Fender guitar from a Nico Bear one-shot kit, and I added this little, like, roll thing. Or just not a roll, but this repeating phrase. It's simple, but it just adds a little bit of body to the sample in my opinion, because it just sounded a little thin. The last two sounds I added into the sample were this Nico Baron Erotic Splash, and it's like this, I don't know, it's like an accent. It's like that crash, it's like a crash. But then what I did is I just took the sample, I put it in a WAV file, and I just reversed it and stretched it accordingly. That it would kind of go into each other. And yeah, I mean, that's it. And then I just arranged the sample. But I mean, it's really easy to make these like tranquil guitar samples, and I hope y'all really learned something. If y'all did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, peace out.